Hey YouTube, hey collective, hey subscribers, hey newbies. Welcome to Live Laugh Love Tarot. Today we're going to delve into a quick no contact read. I just want to get straight to the point. You know, all of the details, how to book a reading, upcoming events, any and everything that has to do with the channel will be down below in the description box. Okay, so welcome. Subscribe if you are new and you like my content and it resonates for you. And my OGs, welcome back. First thing out here, the thought of you with someone else drives me crazy. The person you're currently in no contact with is thinking about the fact if you were to move on. What are you doing right now? Like, this is definitely symbolic of someone who hasn't spoken to you. And they like, oh yeah, so that's what type of time you want, collective? So this seemed like somebody you finna do your big one on. And maybe you're not even really doing nothing. You just pulling back communication, making this person wonder a little bit, right? Sometimes it be like that. It says, I fantasize about getting a second chance with you. This is an individual, I'm telling you. Love on the brain, thinking about you specifically, wanting a second chance with you. What's at the bottom deck? You are my sanctuary. You were the only person I could confide in, and I betrayed your trust. So this is an individual that betrayed your trust. No wonder they still thinking about you. Let me get one more. Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. So this person definitely betrayed your trust, betrayed you. Okay. I definitely feel like you were a beacon of hope for this individual and they took you for granted. Spirit, please and thank you. How is this person showing up in my collective's energy? Like, what is their true energy? Okay. They can't hide. Community. This could have been somebody that was for the streets. Okay. Bottom deck, mature woman. You could act. I just got two things. Bear with me because this is a collective read. You can always book a personal, you know, if you want it more tailored, personalized to your situation. Okay. For some of you all, this is an individual that likes to date older women. It could be men or women, you know, but this is somebody that may um, get resources from individuals. This may be an individual that definitely targets people that are vulnerable in some way, shape, or form. And the reason why it comes out that you did your big one, because they not finna play with you. See, this person is used to taking advantage of individuals and they really for the streets. Ain't no way around community. Okay. So if that wasn't your story with them dating older individuals for resources, then the fact still remains. Okay. This could be somebody that tries to act like they're mature, you know, like they should be receiving things or that even they can offer you things. Was this somebody that promised you this, that, and the next and then never delivered? Or offered you breadcrumbs when they offered you the whole loaf, or gave you breadcrumbs rather, you know, but they over here offering a whole loaf and they for the streets. So you got crumbs. You like, I'm good. Tell us further, Spirit, how this person is showing up, their true selves towards my collective. Okay, hold on, that fell out. But look, you see official person out here. So I will say this person could have had some type of accolades. Okay, sudden wealth is out here. This person could definitely have finances. You know, they could be trying to take a journey towards you, or this could be somebody that's just like taking a trip for business or making some type of business move. Let's see, let's get one more. Yeah, mature man is out here. So this could be really a masculine energy that takes charge. You may be a feminine energy. Okay, now you could be a male or a female. This is just simply saying the feminine energy attracts. So you are attracting this person. Okay. And this person is action oriented. So they are coming towards you. All right. Know that we all embody the yin and the yang energies. Okay. Let me get one more about how this person is really showing up for my collective. Poverty. Now I want to know, you know, ain't that a twist? But I mean, if we put them all together, it really make a lot of sense, right? This person had resources. They had things they could have offered you, but did they? This is somebody that came short. Probably drained you of your energy. And now they realizing like, oh, you were really in my corner. You were really the person for me. After they did you in, though. The bottom deck, mature man. This is somebody that is action oriented and possibly could be headed towards you. Concern. Okay, so this person wasn't really concerned. No, they could be acting like they're not concerned, but they could have had other things going on. See, that's the problem. You see how that steady repeat is the community, okay? But let's not overlook that. Tell us one more to sum this up, their energy. Tell us one more, Spirit. Courthouse. So this person could have legal obligations elsewhere. They could travel to give finances elsewhere. Okay. And this is the first and foremost thing. So by the time you got this person, they were in poverty. They didn't have much to even offer you. And quite frankly, I think collective, I'm going to just throw one out there for you. You're highly protected. And at times when people are facing their own karma, if you stick around, you will become a part of their karma and you will go through that same fate as well. So it almost seems like you were protected. This person couldn't get close to you. You see how it's saying, like, I didn't realize I had a diamond in the rough. Probably because they would have drained you. Okay. Bottom deck, message of concern and journey. You like, what you mean you outside? This person may pop up on you, collective. This is somebody that's steadily trying to come towards you. Definitely, let's see. You know, I'm not gonna make no assumptions. Let's see. Spirit, tell us the backdrop of this no communication. Like, what can my collective expect, you know, in this situation? What's really going on? Let's get that clarity, please, and thank you for my collective. Okay, there it is. Knight of Cups. This person wants to come in, rush in. You know, they may want to woo you, come pick you up. But Five of Pentacles is here after they abandon you. This is after the fact. Hold on. Seven of Pentacles. This is like been around the world and and now, you know, they want to come towards you after they've been competing elsewhere, after people been fighting over them. If this person went MIA a lot and there was breaks in communication a lot, yeah, that's what was going on. People were competing for them, or they were competing for other individuals. This could be somebody that's a debater. This could be somebody that always got something to say. And they may act modest to a certain extent until they open that mouth, until they get to running. This is somebody that would even tell on themselves. So this person could have told on themselves time and time again, and you were peeping it. See, here we go right here. Eight of Cups. I can't make it up. You just looking like, it don't matter if you got a kid with this person or not. You just looking like, yeah. Some of y'all saw where this person went. You see how they looking in the window and they looking at this person through the window? Some of you all caught this individual up. And you like, oh yeah. And like, maybe you did a lot for them. If you didn't have children with them, maybe you looked after their children. Or maybe like you really showed up for this individual. That's why they talking about it here in the beginning of the spread. I didn't realize you had my best interest. Well, wake the fuck up, right? Wake up. See, the fool. I can't make this up. You want to be a fool or not? I'm not talking about you, collective, but I'm talking about the individual you was dealing with, the person you in no contact with. You're like, oh, okay, you want to play that game? All right, cool. I ain't gonna play it with you, but abracadabra, you know, with the magician card here, you was really pulling strings. You know, this like, y'all seen the meme when it's like, don't make me lean up. You know, this like you linked up on the mug. Look, Six of Swords. So I feel like you protected your energy. You just prioritized things when you saw what exactly was going on. So look, what was going on behind the scenes? Exactly what you thought was going on behind the scenes. That's what this is. It's just probably a confirmation for some of you, you know, and it is a generalized collective reading. So like I say, if you want something more personalized, well, we could really get to the meat of a situation for certain, because everybody's situation is different. Bottom deck here, the Sun card. I see you really putting yourself first. You're like, okay, I'm not your happiness. Oh, okay, you dealing with other people. Okay, bet. I'm gone. I don't think you made no fuss or anything. You just retracted your energy. See with the Hierophant? You're like, well, this is what I require. You're not offering that. Okay, cool. Tower card, 9/11, you know? And this is what occurred in their life. You know, if you out here thinking that this person got better than you, no. If this person tried to guilt trip you, like, oh, this person gives me vibes where like they made it seem like you were asking too much. Like, smash that like button. If this is an individual that made it seem like you asking for too much, you doing too much, you overreacting. No, you wasn't. But you finna see this person overreact. What is their response to the collective when they withdraw their energy? Knight of Wands come rushing right in. Drop of a hat. See, 9 of Wands, worried, scared, running towards you. This person gonna drop everything they got going on with the 5 of Cups because they in regret. I can't make it up. Let's see. What else do we need to know about this spread, Spirit, for no contact? Secretive, underhand planning. Okay. You could forgive, but don't forget. Okay. This person was definitely trying to play you. Okay. Can't overlook that. And I mean, yes, they are watching you and discreetly stalking you at the current moment. But I mean, why not? They the ones that messed up. This person could have a lot of debt, or this person could feel like they owe a debt to you. But I'm going to tell you, what did we see in the beginning of the spread? We saw court. Legal issues. So this person has a debt elsewhere, especially if this is somebody that has children with somebody else. Tell us more about this. Take some time to be alone. See, this person always got somebody in their energy. They always, I'm telling you, it goes back to the community. So maybe that's the thing, you really didn't know that this person was for the streets like that, but you got that inkling like, something ain't adding up. And now you taking some time to be alone, see, clear vision, seeing things for what they really are. I can't make it up. The bottom deck here is use your discernment. Caution. Use discernment when it comes to this individual. Let's see, part the deck. Somebody got noticed and singled out. I can't make it up. Exactly what you saw about this person. That's what it is. Move forward because you really bring the vibes. We did see that Queen of Cups come out. It's like, boo. Whether you are a guy or a girl, whoever you are, however you identify, you got the juice. I mean, let's not pretend. You bring the vibes. That's why this person is in regret. That's why this person is, it hurts to see that you moved on. I regret how things went, See, Spirit is saying right here, warning. Don't dismiss the red flags here that you see. Bottom deck, the two of you all were on different pages. Okay, y'all don't share the same vision. But what I tell you, regret. Someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you, though. But maybe they didn't deserve you, though. See? Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Don't dismiss the warning signs. So if you needed confirmation, like, is this the right thing that I'm doing? I still feel a little tug towards them. Should I let them, come in and come correct? They're not going to come correct. Let's see. Vulnerability. Oh, okay. You can be completely open with this person. How does that turn out? Well, my collective is vulnerable with this individual. You've mastered, you've learned a spiritual lesson here. So what that's telling me, and we'll look at the bottom deck, but what that's telling me is, fool me once, you can't fool me twice. That's what that's telling me. So when this person when you feel like you could be vulnerable and then they start to exhibit those same traits again, you can be like, oh yeah, I learned about that in Earth School. Oh, lean on your inner circle during this time. Because what happens when you break up with somebody? Really lean on your support. And didn't I tell you, like, children, some of you all could have children with this person, or this person could be going through this with a baby mama, baby father. They can have children elsewhere, responsibilities elsewhere. But children are an important part of this partnership. For some of you all, you were having a blended family and you thought that you could have this person around and that you could lean on them and that they were a good support system. But what did the lessons tell you at Earth School? Pay attention, you know? Pay attention to the lessons that you learn when you're being vulnerable and release the things that show red flags. That's exactly what you're doing right now. So let's get a time frame and then we're going to close out the read. Okay, next fall is out here. Why is next fall out here? And by the end of the month. So this person is going to be lingering around in your energy or could possibly pop up between the end of the month, this current month that we're in. We're currently in May. This is a timeless reading. So whenever you're seeing it, apply the end of the current month that you're watching it on. Okay. And then add until the fall time. Bottom deck here, we have by the end of the week. So by the end of the week, you will know that this person is starting to tug on your energy more. Okay. You may even start to see them start to reach out or get caught stalking your social media. Because remember, watching and discreet stalking came out as well. Let's get one from the bottom. See, September comes out. So that's your confirmation. It could be around September, the fall months, where this person just really gets a clue. You know? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Regrets are like that sometimes. Can't go back. But for the next couple of months, you can expect this person to be in your energy. That's what that's telling me. So do with that what you want, collective. But at the same time, meet me back here. Okay? Yeah, you can watch other readers. Yeah, you can be entertained elsewhere. But when it's time to lock in, hey, come back. Okay? Thanks for spending time with me. Okay. If you want to book a personal, remember all of that information is down below in the description box. Don't be out here getting scammed. I'm not going to reach out to you to book a personal or, anything like that. If you do submit information through the website and we may have more communication through that way. Okay. So I feel like, if y'all got questions, check out the community tab, check out upcoming lives, and thanks for your love and support as always. To the end. Peace and love.